Hi, my name's Dr. Bruce Quinn, and I'm an expert on Medicare policy for new technology. This week is one of the most exciting times in the Medicare year because they've released the data set for all physician lab IDTF claims for 2019 for every CPT code. This will be a brief introduction into how to find that database and a little bit about how to use it. So let's get started. I'll provide links in the box down below. So basically, you're going to cms.gov Research Statistics and Data. And when you get there, you want to scroll down and you'll find a box called Statistics and Reports. And you'll see dozens of options, including the one shown here. This one, Medicare Fee-for-Service Parts A and B, is prefab reports like the top 100 codes in hospitals or the top 100 codes for physicians. Down here are two interesting ones to know about. They're Excel spreadsheets. One of them is for state or carrier use of CPT codes in Part B. The other is national use of CPT codes in Part B. But the really interesting one is this one, Medicare Provider Utilization and Payment Data, which has all physicians, labs, IDTFs, and payments by each individual CPT code for 2019. Let's see how that worked. So here we are at CMS Data. We're going to scroll down, and here is Medicare Provider Utilization Data. We're going to click on the physician and other suppliers, and then we're going to click on Detailed Data by Provider. And this is the page we land on. It was updated on August 31st, 2021. And you can download 3 gigabytes of data if you've got special data programs and statistical programs to use. But we're going to go to View Data, click Agree, and here we're in Medicare Physician and Practitioners data for 2019. We can also get other years going back to 2013. We'll stay with 2019. And you'll notice there are 10 million lines of data here. So how do you do something with the data? Well, we're going to show you how to get to a specific CPT code and a specific view. So first, I'm going to click on Manage Columns, deselect Select All. I'm going to take the NPI, the last name, the city, and the state abbreviation, and then here we go, the HCPCS code, the HCPCS descriptor, the number of beneficiaries, the number of services, the charge, and the allowed amount. And those are all the fields I need. And now I'm going to filter for a particular CPT code. So the column will be HCPCS code. The condition will be equal to. The value will be 81445. That's a gene test in tumor tissue. Apply the filter. And now we've got 24 rows instead of 10 million. There is another condition called advanced filtering, and that just adds one thing which allows you to use and or and other logical statements, and they don't confuse you with that on basic filtering. For example, you might have all the codes larger than 80,000 and also smaller than 90,000, and then that will give you all the lab codes. So we've applied the filters. So the next thing we want to do, we can scroll around in here and see it on screen, but that's a little tedious, so we're going to assume we want to export it. You can export as a comma file or a comma file for Excel. That's what I usually do, and click Export. When you do this, it'll give you the data file in Excel, whether it's 20 lines long or 1,000 lines long. It depends what you searched for. And it'll come down in a zip file which you open. I'll make one bit of advice. The first thing you want to do when you open that spreadsheet is convert it from a CSV file to an Excel file. Use the function save as Excel. That'll save you a lot of headaches later. And now you've got the data in an Excel file on your computer, and you can play with it. That's the story, and thanks for listening.